Yo, hello. How's it going, everybody? Hey, someone, thanks for the resub. How you doing? The plan today is, as the title says, to redesign emotes. Not just redesigning, but also like designing new ones. Because like if I look at the list of emotes, I got rid of 2 of them because I didn't like them. I might get rid of a 3rd. But I have 3 subscriber emote slots still open. And 2 animated open as well. Let's turn this on. The plan is to make some new emotes. I make some animated ones, some non-animated ones. I mean, obviously, if I'm gonna make animated ones, I can only do... Actually, I could do 4, because I have 2 bonus animated slots. I'm not sure what they're for, or where they happened. Oh, I also have animated slots for tier 2 and 3, technically. So technically, I have 6 open animated slots. And I can also get rid of one of my animated ones. I'm not too attached to it. I also have slots for bit tier emotes as well. But mostly I wanted to edit the follower emotes. Because I have 2 open follower emotes. I also have 1 follower emote that I might get rid of. It's the Bing Bong one. Whoop, 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 whoop. This one. I said to chat. It's Bing Bong. This was before the game peak. I had Bing Bong first. Fuck, when did I add Bing Bong? It doesn't say when I added it, so... It was ages ago. But, I am going to... On this layer... Edit drawing guide... Assisted drawing, done. So yeah, this is assisted. The reason why is because I want to set up a grid of squares that I can put the emotes into, so that I can like zoom out and see what the emotes would look like in chat when they're small. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna duplicate this. So I can go to dynamic... No. Apple Pencil. Make sure the size does not change based on pressure. Tilt, barrel roll. Yeah. I want to make sure. Jitter does not happen. Speed does not affect anything. Done. So this is like true solid size. Let's see. This will not change. Let's see, how many squares do I need to set up? Because I have the 2 slots for followers. I'm just going to do their squares roughly. They don't need to actually be precise. I have 3... So yeah, 2 slots for followers. I have 3 for subscribers. Third. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 animated, but I'm probably going to leave the tier 2 and 3 ones empty. So we have 4 animated. If I get to doing these 4. I'm not going to animate them on stream. I might just leave some like notes for how I'm going to animate them. I'm not going to actually animate them on stream. That takes a long time to do. 3, and I said 4 of these slots. Yes. I'm actually going to have... I'm going to show 2 frames in the animation, so like a start and finish, and these are all just going to be sketches. I'm not making any finished products here. I may also completely redraw my existing emotes so that everything is stylistically consistent. So there might be some redesigning happening. Yeah. Okay. Let me also turn it off now. Just because... Okay, so that is what... With this, I actually want slipping mask. Red, so that all these lines are red. I'm going to put this above anything. Work with black and white. Yeah, on ink fade. Although I will quickly go to red because I'm going to go on this layer and write down. For my own notes. Follower. Sub. And mated. There. Back down to this layer. The follower emotes, I don't actually have any particular ideas. If you guys have ideas, I do welcome them. I am going to kind of start with an animated one because I had an animated idea. Okay, get that there. That's too big. 1, 2, tube is too big. 2, 3. And this one cut in half. So obviously the center line is wrong. Because I mean the center line's not even going through the bottom of the chin now. Center line needs to be here. That's better. Obviously this mouse still isn't going through the center line correctly, but that's okay. This is sketch stuff. I actually want to have it a little more upright and a little bigger, I think. I'm gonna get my hair in. This would be a little more like this. Now I am drawing outside the box. It's so that I can shrink things into the box if I decide to. I'm going to copy and paste this. Take it down here. I actually am going to shrink both of these. But the plan is for me to bring up like a knife. So, you know, have it be threatening. I don't have any threatening emotes yet. The most I have is like slightly menacing. Let's see, do I make him a little angry? No. I am going to keep the mouth closed, though. I want the knife pointed a different direction. Bring it up like here. Here. Trying to get my like shoulders in. Yeah. It's more like so. So I gotta sleep there. Look into this. Have the knife be shaking some. Might need to have the knife face this direction. Like that. But let's get the white. I'm going to temporarily go into rendering, send the blend mode into darker color so that I could do this and you see the white will not cover the black. because black is darker. So I just want to like draw in highlights. See, it's a rough color and it's not going to be precise or clean. These are rough sketch ideas. I'm also saying this to remind myself so that I don't get too specific about it. To get too hung up and stuck on it. That part can get better though. I'll also have a white edge to the knife. My shirt, or vest rather. The vest is white-ish. It's technically off-white. It's like a cream-colored-ish tan. Let's make these lines a little more clear and distinct. So they're more visible from a distance. So then if they're small, you will see the knife pop up. Yeah. So I'm like viewing them small like this. You will see the knife. I'm going to... Oh, it's closer than I want to be. Lighten it up a little bit so you can see the difference between it and the background. You know what? Actually, maybe I should just put white behind everything that isn't background. Just because I view Discord in dark mode. Alright. Not just Discord, or Twitch. I meant Twitch. But these emotes are also available on Discord, so... And I also view Discord in dark mode, because I'm sane and like my eyeballs. As much as they don't like to function much. They like being egg-shaped. That's the idea, is to have the knife come up from down below. Let me actually put this arrow in here. Knife. And like I said, I may swap the knife's direction so that it goes this way. The handle here. I'm also probably going to level out the shoulders so there's less of a lean going on. Level it out more so it's more... a little more like this. Oh, that head is too tall. The head is short. It's also too high up. I may do this. I gotta scooch this over. Actually see if I drop the opacity on this to 50%. This here, this there. Yeah, makes anything outside the box fainter. Yeah, that's good. See, that's one idea I had. Free mount. Let's go knife mode. I kind of want to... I'm gonna look up some streamer emotes, which is to get, like, the general vibe of how they go. Alright. I realize I don't have a lurk emote. I want this one to be, like, in the corner. So you're gonna fully draw in a mask shape. Line in. This way I can resize and position it wherever I want. The whole mask is still done. But it goes about halfway, the eyes and mouth. There we go. Yeah, that looks right. So I take this and move it. Because sometimes the lurk emote will have the face like here. But I'm looking at seeing some of the lurking emotes that like they have the face like here. Sometimes they have the face up here, but then they have like a bar going across here. And they have, you know, hands. So it looks like this. God, it does not quite get across. My head is so wide. I mean, I knew my head was wide before, anyways. It was deliberate, making the head big, because my head is big. The reason it is, after all, me. I'm actually gonna move the hands to here. Like this. Yeah, because I'm just a little guy. And move this hand over here. Gotta make sure that's all the way across. Make this bigger to match the other side. I think I'm gonna make both the hands bigger, actually. One at a time, though. Just more like here. There and there. That's one idea. Like, I'd lurk. And then let me... reform, narrow this in a little bit, and narrow this in a little bit. For both of these. Nah, I won't make them even taller. Should probably be built like this, so it's easier to read from a distance. That's the idea. So yeah, even if I'm like way zoomed out like this, yeah, I can still read. I lurk. It's kind of rough. I need to make the U a little taller and bulkier. Same with the L. Yeah, it looks more like it fits with the K. I lurk. Yes, I do. I lurk a lot. Scooch a little bit so that the U touches the R. Just like how the L and U touch. And I'll move the K over so it also touches the R. Then I could also take this stuff and make it bigger so that it touches the edge. A bit like so. And then I come in with white to lighten up this stuff. Ah! Pencil slipped. So I do get lurk emote. Ooh. That's an idea for a sub emote. I see that there are like a raid emote. I'm gonna take this, shrink it down, move it out of the way so I can work on drawing this. This one's gonna require a bit of like sketch work. I keep forgetting sometimes that I can just make a circle. I don't know. Mask goes. Mask goes like this. Actually, that needs to be there. Here. Mouth. Other eye. Is I'm gonna have like a medieval helmet on. Take my giant head. This bit. I think I can actually push this forward some. Bring this back a bit. Take all of this, move it down a bit. That, trim that. it is tempting to make this little bit cover my mouth like it does in Minecraft. Just have my full mouth guard on. Then the helmet goes like here. Yeah. Move this down here. Give it a little like feather on top. Give me a spear. Go a bit like so. March that. Have a hand here. The other hand to be down here. Boom. More armor kind of bits. So I have armor there. Fill that in like pauldrons. Just no. I select all this. Make it a little bit smaller. Have the spear out. Now I can move this in. Yeah, so it's a little hard to read from a distance. Unless I beef it up some. That's a little easier to read from a distance. I'm gonna make that a bit thicker as well. Wait. Yeah. That's an emote that's ready for war. Let me circle this around. If I make like this all the way up, you know, that's all it's gonna look like. You know, I do like this. do this so that these emotes are always easily visible. Just filling this far. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the exclamation points for these. Oops. Fuse these, go back down onto this layer. Just coding these things in case I decide to resize stuff. Just have stuff ready to go. Yeah, so now I have one of each done. Well, let's see, what else should I have for emotes? I know. Similar to the I sleep one. These are definitely ovals, not circles. It's fine. Because it's just getting them for placement. That's kind of like smushing against the bottom of the border. X. X. Tar. I don't know. That back. Body be like out here with the butt here. Going back into the feet here. Would also have arms going back. Like this. But those are less important details. I don't know if I'm going to include the body. Did. Actually gonna... And I'm not gonna include this stuff. But all down to like here. Oh, it's like here, and here's where the smooshing is. There we go. Move this a little like so. So go smush. Actually, maybe I want more smush. Smush. Have a little ghost res coming up. Let's actually rotate it a little bit. Rotate it like this way as well, so I could fit. Did. There we go. Now this one, I haven't follow right now, but I might make it a subscriber emote. Angry eyebrows. No, no eyebrows. That, no, I want to keep that. This could have eyebrows with a helmet even. That would be fun. No, I think, if anything, the helmet go lower to cover some of the eyes. And if I go back to the white... Yeah, now that guy's ready for war. I'll refine it and make it look better and make sense more. Carpet. I think I might actually have hands here as well. Yeah. I also forgot to put in my hair for this one. So let's get the hair in. Remember that stuff. Actually, this hair should be like so. Looking at it on the other side. So rewrite dead. So that I can arrange the hair better. Just a mess. This one I might even literally just keep black and white for the finished one. So it's a little more like ghosty. There. D. E. D. Did. Get this to be a little more over here. And more shaped like so. I'm gonna redraw the face entirely. Yeah. And then fill it back in with white. Yes. Beautiful and perfect. Now I get to amplify the dead, so it'll be more readable from a distance. There's that smidge. I left a mark up there. Trim that a bit. Trim that. There. Dead. Let me resize this slightly. Because one reason I wanted to resize the emotes is so that I could have them sort of fill the square better. Because this one just... some of the prior ones didn't really fill them well. Yeah. Redefine these outlines, get them to look a little better. Yeah, I think I like that emote. Yes, but I have to take that and make it white. Like I said, I might move this to sub only. I'm not sure yet. Alright, we do have ads starting in just a little bit. I will take a break during it and look at more emotes to decide which ones I want to do next. I will hit you with a BRB while I go looking. See you in a bit. Okay, we back. So I came up with a couple ideas. I'm gonna have a heart emote, and I'm gonna have like a deuces peace out emote that's gonna be animated. I just liked this hand, so I wanna use it. Oh no, this goes on the top one. The idea is I can drop this whenever I'm leaving. You know, hit him with the peace out. And then just have me fade out and leave. Hit you with the peace out. And then the fade out. So then I'd be like down here. I'd have my like wrist arm be here. Shares more here. Alternatively, I could have it just fade out. So instead of having like lower down, it just poof disappear. Let me clear that. Take this, copy and paste it down here, but lower the opacities. A few of these. Flipping mask. This is the right one? Yeah. Back at 80% opacity. Have that off. The raid emote has to be a sub emote because I want to be able to use it on other people's channels, and I can't use follower emotes on other people's channels. No one can. I do want the lurk emote to be follower only so that it is more accessible. Let's go ink solid one. Nope, no, not reference. drawing guide. Oh. So I want to grab a zone. I'm gonna make it a bit bigger. Clear the zone. Make it the right size. Then move this into the right spot so it lines up vertically with that and horizontally with that. Then do that. I'm just gonna re-thicken up these lines since I made all the other ones thicker. It's just these two that aren't now. The other one I'm gonna have is a like heart emote. Okay, so it's to go like here. Mouth goes here. Yeah. So I would have the next eye like here. Yes. Oh yeah, I'm on the wrong brush. I want to be on this one. Yeah. So I could be sure that it stays as more of a like rough sketch thing. I have hand here, hold. Other hand to be here. Hand needs to be a little more like this way. Okay, hold hand here. Has shine. Rain something. Fierce out. Why is this window open? Okay. Luckily there was like a curtain in front of the window so it wasn't gonna get anything, but still don't like that the window was open. Yes. So yeah, it goes around like that. Like so. My ear would be like here. More in bigger. My ear would go here. Shoulder for the collar. Collar would actually be like here. Push this up. Have arms here for this. Then I can have like another heart here. You know what I could also do? The eyes can change. Heart eye. It's a like super fancy mask. The eyes can change on it. Yeah. Now. Now we lighten everything up. That's going to be lighter. Yeah. And yes, I did leave that unlit up. I'm actually going to make it white in the first place. It won't actually be white, because then if it's on light mode, it won't work. Here, let me... There, because then if I get this all the way up... Background color, white as well, you'll see you don't see that now. You can still see where it says did, raid, and I lurk. Although the raid could use some work to still be, like noticeable and distinct. Did it? That should go more like that. Yeah. I'm gonna grab one of these lighter grays. to color in some spots that aren't supposed to have like white highlights. Like obviously the mask is going to be white, but like the heart isn't. My hair isn't. Just to give rough idea of value. It's going to be like very rough idea of value. It's not going to be precise. Like I mean, my probably going to color my skin like this, even though my skin would be lighter than this. And my hair would be darker. That's when I mentioned keeping white. I'm going to keep the skin, like, straight up white. Maybe I should keep the skin white, just because my skin is quite pale. I should probably use white for shorthand for my skin. There we go. Helmet's gonna be dark colored. The feather will be as well, because the feather's gonna be like red. Spear be that way. My armor. And the Moses armor you're not even seeing. There's nothing. This part of the knife will be. Oh, yeah. Wait, no. This does have my hair, which has to be darker. Oh, so I need my hair to be darker here. Drop the opacity to low to darken my hair down for this one. Get back up. Is that all of them? Yeah, that's all of them. So in light mode, the emotes will look roughly like this. Let me turn this off. This is what the emotes would roughly look like in light mode. Yeah, I'll shrink it down to about the right size that'd be as well. Ish. I think I'm gonna clean up the lines for this one so it's a little more readable in light mode. A more crisp. Yeah, that's much nicer. Actually, did I do the inside of the R? I don't think I did. Just clean it up some. Yeah, it looks better. A little. I'm also gonna thicken up some lines that aren't quite thick enough. they're more readable from a distance. Like this. I really like the dead emote. That one's very good. The eye lurk is also pretty good. Let's see, how would this look for dark mode? Yes. Hold on, 'cause I saw a thing when I was scrolling earlier that had... It was an emote that had the knife that I wanted. Where'd it go? Where are you, knife emote? Okay, that's similar, but not the one I saw earlier. It's the one I saw earlier. Because I absolutely saw a knife emote that I wanted to use as reference for doing mine. Where'd it go? How far did I scroll from it? Man, I must have scrolled far, because it's... I definitely... Okay, no, it was after this stuff. Right, let's scroll back down to where I was. Where'd the knife emote go? Come on. Where's it at? Oh, is it one of the ones that I had to click into an image and then click into another image because it wasn't actually... Oh, I don't know which one I had clicked into to find it. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it like this. Actually, no. Had I clicked into this one? No. I had clicked this one earlier, but it... Oh, maybe it was when I clicked into this one? Nope, still ain't it. Don't know for me. No, so I clicked on this one. This one I know I clicked. Dang it, I'm not finding it. I want it back. So I wanted to be able to look at it for reference. Because it's got a knife. I remember some of the stuff, some details from it. So I will use those. Thing to note. Clear that. Actually, I'm gonna erase this as well. Take this. Bigger. It needs to be bigger. This like so, this like so. The question is, do I do angry eyebrows or no? Not angry eyebrows, but angry face. I mean, I could do angry eyebrows. Have them quite literally, like, drawn onto the mask. That looks like I have a mustache. I think the whole face just needs to be redrawn because I made that very asymmetrical. One, two, three. Cut this in half. So I have the smile as the normal face. That. It is still a little off, but I can fix that easy. I'm moving this like so, because this eye is also a little too small. A little low. Yeah. I'm gonna erase some of this stuff. Copy and paste. Move it down here. That's correct. The knife does have to go blade this way. I'm actually gonna go even so far as to make it all the way out here. I'm still gonna have it be shaking. I think I can actually get away with having it here. And this tone, because it's gonna be slightly darker. That's a better knife emote. Let's see. What other emotes should I have? Ooh. I have an idea. Because I'm going to be replacing the Bing Bong emote. But I think it could be good for me to have one of my catchphrases as an emote. Get good. So let me take this, go into freeform. I were to make this be like down here. Erase this. Fix this line. Erase this bit. I can make the eye go crazy. Crazy. And just have the T be like down here. So get U D. I would have it as two separate emotes. That way people can use them separately for different ideas or contexts. Yeah. So we have get and good. More get and good, but same difference. Yeah, just gotta make sure it doesn't tangent the edge. Yeah. These two are a maybe. The get good emote. I'm not sure about them. Let's see. Just made a face really small on one. Oh, like dot eyebrows. No, no eyebrows. Could do this if I had like actual eyes, but I don't. I just have holes. This could be a funny one, but it's not quite like a full idea. I might also make the heart emote sub only, so that I can use it on other people's channels as well, to spread love. So, yeah. Actually, no. Undo new layer. On this layer, just bucket fill them white, and then grab black and make outlines. So you go like this. Don't like that line. That's better. Didn't like that. Maybe if I go this way. Yeah, that's better. Nah, I'm not liking the get good emotes. Alright. Y'all chat of any emote ideas? I've kind of run out now. Kind of idea that I had. Kind of the idea of a mask with having just a really big mouth. And making it shake. Because there's a setting on Twitch to have an emote just shake, like violently, automatically. Looks like it wouldn't even be hard for me to do. Actually, let me do this. Take this. Make it even. Not rotate it. Make it bigger. And I can even have like this part bulge out. So I could have the eye like over here. And make the mouth even bigger. Give this one angry eyebrows. Make your mouth really clearly big and protruding. Eraser. There we go. Is this a little taller? Bigger and more forwards too. Yeah. Yeah, that becomes 1. Let's move this more here, make it bigger. Wait to fill in this part of the mouth. And this tone for the hair. Copy and paste. Place. Select. Copy and paste. Go here. Drop the opacity. Here. Duplicate. Have this at 50% opacity as well. So it's angry. I like this. I like these, and these will fill up some of my slots. As I said, I have 2 more animated slots. Like, they're bonus animated slots, so I have 4 animated slots. And I could get rid of 1 to have even more. Probably going to get rid of that one anyways. Yeah, remove from slot. Yeah, I think these are some good emote ideas. There. That way they fit on the canvas better. I think these are some good solid emote ideas. I like these ideas. Like I said, I might move the these two down. Yeah. I move those down to be sub only. I'll have to decide. I am going to get rid of Bing Bong. Remove from slot. Delete from library. Yes. This is good. I'm looking at my existing emotes. I might get rid of the Kazubi. Probably gonna redo the Do It emote. Actually, where is my kazoo for that note? Should probably keep track of that better. God dang it, where'd I put it? There it is. There. Kazoo located. I'm gonna have the I Lurk be a follower on the emote, though. I might, you know, I could have duplicate of. I could duplicate this emote, the heart emote, so it's on both, so that followers only can use it, but subs are able to use it in other channels as well to spread love. I really like this emote. This emote's fun. Leaving notes for myself. For, the animation stuff. Actually going to uncover the arrows. Have these arrows stay. This is on the note layer. Fade out. Just to be like super clear so I don't forget anything. So I don't have to puzzle together what I was thinking before. I mean, I could probably figure it out pretty easily with how I drew it, but still, just in case. I will, actually, at the very least, take this. And move it down there. Yeah. So these will be the emotes. Background color, let me actually make it like super blue. Now, let me go with like a sort of this tone. Put it right there temporarily. There we go. One, two, okay. There we go. That much more easy to see what's emote and not. I just got my drawing glove caught in my Apple Pen. But it was a short stream, but I'm gonna end it here because I'm happy with these ideas. Don't have any more. I'm gonna raid out. I'm gonna do some other stuff. Let's find somebody to raid. I'll make a body horror comic. Yep, we can paint some beans. They're a red panda VTuber, maybe. Pixel art. Actually, when did they start? They haven't been up for long. They've been up for a bit, actually. This guy's been up for a bit. Maybe do the body horror comic artist. There is Smaugust Day 29. Oh, I forgot about Smaugust, yeah. Maybe. Let's see. Let us see. It's hard to try to pick one sometimes. Where's that's in Spanish, and I don't speak Spanish, unfortunately. Ooh. There's someone to raid. Raid Poggy B. Hatcher snoozed. Raiding Poggy B. They're doing some drawing right now. Some interesting stuff. Alright. Let's start that. Send this. Here's a raid message for you to send. Once you're there, you guys know the drill. Spread love, say kind things, make the world a better place. I will be back next week, probably. But until I see y'all again, ciao!